If you're coming from the previous video or just joining in and you've got the basics down, it's time to do some synth sound design. Hello there, I'm Thomas, and today we're going to craft some basic synth sounds you can use in your music using the basic elements of any synthesizer. Let's go! Okay, let's start to create a punchy bass sound. I just loaded Retro Synth in Logic. I'm going to change the stereo spread on the settings to 0. I want the unison to be set to 4 voices and the voice detune, let's say to 0.2 for now, but we'll tweak it later if we need it. On the oscillator side, I'm going to keep a sawtooth wave and let's mix it with a square wave, something like that. Let's play lower as well. Here we go. I don't want any vibrato whatsoever. So here's the sawtooth, the square wave. Sounds great. Now let's set the cutoff and the resonance. Okay, let's keep the key here. Maybe we'll want a bit more of envelope, but for now let's tweak this one. We are going to set a fast attack, fast decay, low sustain, and a bit of release for a punchy bass sound. Great! We are going to use the filter envelope and the LFO to animate the cutoff. Let's apply a bit more of envelope, set our envelope as well. Let's try to modulate our shape with the filter envelope as well. That's fun, let's keep that for now. And let's set a really slow LFO and set it to the cutoff. Let's try to raise the sine knob. Let's tweak it just a bit further. Let's try a bit more of detuning. Nah, too much. Cool, let's keep that tone and let's try to do a lead sound. Let's use a sawtooth wave for a bright cutting lead. And let's play a bit higher. Let's add a bit more weight by detuning the second oscillator to an octave down. In the settings, I'm just going to put the stereo spread to 0. I don't want any vibrato to my sound. Great for now. I think we can leave the settings for the envelope as well for that. So we'll want our cutoff to be a little higher than the bass for the lead sound. For the envelope, we are going to set a fast attack, medium decay, medium sustain, and medium release. So a bit like how it is for now. One cool thing with Logic Retro Synth is that you can add a bit of chorus right there. I like a slow chorus. Now for it to sound a bit more fun, let's just add a stereo delay directly from Logic. Let's just add a bit of sine wave in there. and a bit more of unison voices. And boom, lead tone. Now for the pad sound, we are going to use saw waves. We are going to detune a bit the second one. Don't need vibrato. Let's detune them just a bit more. Let's try that. Bit more unison, maybe. That sounds way more fuller for now. Let's keep that and tweak our filter. We also apply just a bit of LFO on the filter, but really slow. Really subtle. Then for our envelopes, we are going to set to a slow attack, long decay, medium sustain, and long release. Let me set down the velocity sliders and tweak the filter envelope as well. Let's try to put the same values or around the same values just to see how that sounds. Sounds great. Let's put some chorus on that as well. Great, and also let's just add some reverb right there. Just a bit more reverb. Here we go. Great. And without. Just adding a bit more depth to the sound. If you're interested into making a pad sound a bit more cinematic, I have a video just for that. I'll put a link down below. Let me show you real quick how it sounded. A bit more of Blade Runner, Cyberpunk vibe. Really like that. For the rest of the video, let's keep the pad we made just before that. Now let's try to do a plug sound with Retro Synth. We'll start with a saw wave and a square wave. We'll try to have a really bright percussive sound with that. For the envelope, we are going to set a fast attack, a short decay, a low sustain, and a short release as well for a snappy sound. And then what's going to really make the pluck is going to be the filter envelope applied to the filter cutoff. So let's try to do an even faster one. Let's try to tweak some settings on Retro Synth. I want to detune the oscillator just a bit. Okay, maybe in the settings, no unison. Now let's put an arpeggiator on that. Something like that. It's a bit dry, so let's copy the reverb we had on the pads. And that's it, easy as that. I'm sure we can make some music with that. Let's add a drum. Let's add the lead drum from Logic. Let's loop that. We're going to quantize that just a bit, just to be sure. Here we go. Let's just do a one note bass pattern. Quantize a bit, loop it. Let's do the pad first. Let's add some simple plucks. And let's add a lead. Let's tweak the drum real quick. Let me mix that real quick as well. And boom! Music! Well, the beginning of something at least. Anyway, everything I showed you today is meant to be a starting point. Remember that synth and sound design is all about experimentation, and don't hesitate to tweak and play around the settings. If you like the sound I made in this video, please copy them, have fun with them. I'm sure you can recreate them really easily in any synthesizer. And if anything of that helped you, please let me know in the comments and subscribe to not miss the next video. Thank you for watching, see you later.